Hey, what's up? Today I wanted to talk about backup solutions. Let's see. Put all these things in, charge the batteries. So yeah, I bought a solid state drive, an SSD, as it's also known as. Um, the thing is that I know some people that in the past have lost their music collection. I have two. Fortunately, I did it because I did something stupid and I could reverse that. It took like 3 days to reverse that mistake, but I got there. So, yep, by the way, fixed this laptop. Turns out it's really old. It's like an i3 350. So I don't know if it's gonna be any useful to me just for like DJing or whatever, but we'll see when we get there because it's not a priority right now. So yeah, the SSD. Let's see. Oh, opens from the top. Anyway, so why I did this because some people they have their music have on their hard disk on their laptop and that's it. So if you ever like go anywhere and play out and your laptop gets stolen or your laptop breaks, I'm gonna turn it on. If anything happens, the hard disk fails, you have the one source of your music and that's it, that's done. Either it's gone, corrupted, it's on fire, whatever, doesn't matter. It's gone. That's it. And you have to start your music collection all over again. So that's not a smart thing to do. So basically, what you want to do is have your music collection in at least two, and basically three places. What I would recommend is definitely have at least, well, you gotta always have your copy of music on the laptop or disk drive or whatever, or your PC, whatever you use to play. Get a cloud storage. Cloud storage, I personally use Mega Drive. They offer 50 gigabytes free. So unless you're like a wedding DJ or whatever, if you're just a club DJ, 50 gigabytes is gonna be enough. That's you know, in my genre, in industrial, because the thing is, if you're gonna bring more than 50 gigabytes, it's gonna be so many tracks. They're not gonna be properly analyzed. They're probably you know, maybe they're like old school Napster downloaded shitty quality bitrate music files. So that's not gonna be useful at all. And to go like on a little small personal rant on this matter, I am in a scene, so the industrial golf scene. Usually, good equipment is not available. You know, good CDJs, good mixers, or whatever. That's you know, that's unfortunate, and that's why the reason why everybody uses controllers. Sometimes controllers are small, like you know this K1. Sometimes they're like this big or even bigger. That starts to be problematic in the sense that you know there's not a lot of space usually. So be sure to you know think ahead. Be aware that you know space can be a limiting issue. But like I said, I don't mind if somebody brings a controller. I don't mind if they, whatever format they want to play in. I let them play in as long as you know space wise it's possible. What I have a problem with is that when people bring like a controller this size, of course you need a laptop with it. You want it on a stand, that's fine. But then the things start like they'll bring an external hard drive. To get the external hard drive to work, they need an external USB hub, and they bring, for some reason, they have like a huge controller that like has every function on the planet. They'll bring a mouse as well. I still to this day I have no idea. There's a trackpad on a laptop that you can use for anything that your controller can't do. But so they bring a controller that needs a power socket. They bring a laptop that needs a power socket. They bring a USB hub that needs a power socket. They'll bring like an external hard drive, which I don't have, so I'll just point at this. That needs a power socket. So they have like 4 devices that need power, that needs a power socket, and they won't bring a power strip. So that means like if I'm organizing or whatever, somebody else has to go look for a power strip for you because you didn't bring it. These are things you gotta think of ahead of time. So, but yeah, that's my little personal rant about this matter. So, think ahead, think what you need, bring everything you need. And that it does include a power strip if you're gonna use so many things. Basically, I have a setup. This runs on USB power. This laptop has like an insane battery, so I can run it for hours. So basically, I can even play without any power at all. So I actually have done this before, because somebody else like took up the whole power strip and I had to play off battery. So it is possible. I don't like to do it, but it's possible. Anyway, backup solutions. So you got your normal collection on your laptop or whatever source that you're playing from. You got the cloud storage, and there are just look for it online. There's enough different companies that either do it for free or that cost money that will be able to host your files. Another thing, and that is something that's just I am lucky for, because I actually have a shed outside, and I actually run a NAS, a network attached storage. I have I actually gonna change the hard disk that's in there. It's a normal spinning platter one, and I'm gonna replace it with this SSD. So that's the thing I'm gonna do today. But that means if in the complete unfortunate and maybe somewhat unrealistic situation that for some reason my house explodes or whatever, or all the things that I've here, like all my backup solutions, they'll be gone. But I'll still have it in cloud storage. But for some reason, like their server breaks at the same time. It's unrealistic, but just hypothetical worst case scenario. I still have my hard disk in my shed that still has all my files backed up. So it is really difficult for me to lose my collection, and this is something you really ought to think about. I also have, because I'll just do a quick count of the the amount of times that I actually have my stuff backed up. So it's on my PC that I use it for like prepping all my tracks, sorting out, and such. So that's 1. Laptop, that's 2. Phone, that's 3. So I'll pretty much always have my phone on me. Let's see, that's 3. I have 3 different USB sticks, so it's gonna be 4, 5, 6. I have an SD card in this player, and I have another SD card in this player, so it's 8. Let's see what else. And then I got the network attached storage, which is gonna be 9, and then have the cloud storage, which is 10. I got 10 backups. So yes, this is way overboard. It's I know I am a bit anxious about this, yeah, having lost my collection, but you don't have to go overboard like I do in this, with all of this neurotic, super backed up solution way too many times. However, make sure you do. Just have 3 backups, so in case any shit happens, you still have your collection. So that's it. I might actually do a video somewhere coming this week about how I prepare my music, because that's also so if you think like this is a process that has a lot of intricacies, my process for prepping music is even worse. Well, I wouldn't say worse, but it's rather complicated, and I am rather perfectionist about it, because it's one of the most important things, and that's where I'll leave leave it off for today, is to make sure the music that you have sounds good. So if you have, and sometimes there's, like if you're playing MP3s and the encoding is done badly or whatever, it might say like 320 kilobytes per second, but it actually sounds a lot worse. So yeah, make sure you do that. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna install my SSD. Hopefully, if that works, in an external hard drive bay thing. So we'll see. Anyway, yep. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.